This shit is crazy right here. We're gonna have to slide this back a little something. Yo, yo, yo. Slide that back some. Can't really see it. Hold on for a minute. What's popping, y'all? What's popping? Yeah, that's cool. I'm just gonna wait for some people to pull up real quick. Got some things I want to get off my chest before I head to the 9 to 5, you know? Bernard Jones, what up, baby? What's popping? Word, we just gonna wait for a few more people to come through. You know? Bunny, I see you. Theotis, what up, baby? We got to get some things straight here. We got to get it straight, man. You know what I mean? It's a lot of talk going on, man. My name keeps coming up. They keep playing with my name, man. I'm not feeling that. Darren Porter, what up? Katie, I see you. I see you. We about to get down to the nitty gritty. There's a few things that I want to break down, and I need people to understand fully. My name been coming up in a bunch of conversations, and I'm not liking the feedback that I'm getting, you know what I mean? It's like a whole lot of claiming and renaming, you know what I mean? Like, let's not get it twisted. I'm here to clear the air. Word up. We just gonna wait for a few more people. Oh, nah. This is, yo, Theotis Joe. This is called Ladder. It's a creatine with a little bit of caffeine in it. I usually drink this a half hour before I hit the gym. Then I go to the gym, and then right after that, I go to work. You know what I mean? But today, I just wanted to get on this live and build and you know, let people know some things. I had to clear up the air. People know I don't usually do this live thing, man. But when it's bothering me, I got to get it off my chest, or it'll just tear me up inside because I'm holding it in, you know? So I think people need to know. Jalen, what up, fam? Little brother right there. Great actor, dancer, rapper. He do it all. That's my little man. Got to get it off the top, too, bro. And I ain't saying pause because I'm a grown-ass man, secure in my manhood. You dig? Troy Swift, what up? Yo, they playing with my name, baby. They playing with my name, man. I can't have it. I can't have it. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. As you know, we are approaching the 50th anniversary, quote unquote, of hip hop. You know, they say it started in 1973. You know, Kool Herc Party and all of that. Okay, I get it. I respect the elders. I respect the pioneers. I respect the ones who created it. I respect the ones who created it. But let's not forget the ones who elevated it, all right? We're going to get straight into it because I'm tired of holding my tongue and letting these gatekeepers control the narrative, especially when it comes to my name. We're not going to act like I wasn't around. You feel me? So it has come to my attention. All right, my bad, y'all. I got a phone call. I have to put this on Do Not Disturb. I was about to get into it, too. Here we go. All right, so check this out. Yo, Doom, what up, baby? Charles Hughes, what up? I see you, cousin Tatiana. I see you, Sean Reed. J. Dean, I see you. I see my baby girl, Shondea. I haven't told you I loved you in a few. Been going through it. I love you, Day Day. That's my daughter. I'm proud of you. I love everything that you're doing. Word up. Let me get back into this. So this is the deal. So there's been a little discrepancy. There's a lot of shows going on. I get it. You know, everybody want to cash in on this 50-year anniversary thing. All right, all fine. I get it. It's a bunch of culture vultures. Culture vultures aren't only the opposite color. You know what I'm saying? Culture vultures are even the people that's within the culture. They you know what I mean? They chase a wave, whatever. But that's not the point. So here's the thing. There's a big show going on, and a couple of the promoters, they were doing it by eras. You know what I'm saying? First generation, second generation, this, that, and third. So without calling me to hear it from the horse's mouth, they're hearing it from other people. Say, oh, Mikey D's a third generation, or he's a fourth generation. He didn't start until the 80s. Let's start from here, okay? Now, if you're going by eras, if we're doing 10-year eras, I'm a first generation. Let's get to that, all right? I'm a first generation if we're going by eras. If we're doing 10 years, okay, they say 1973, so that would be from 1973 to 1983. Your boy started in 78 or 78 going into 79. Between 78 and 79 is when I started, okay? Now, the only people that would know that were the people that was there. And they're all still alive and well. These are my boys. You don't believe me? Ask my man who let me hear the first tape that I heard with hip-hop on it, D-Money. That's right, Derek Parks is still alive. Oh, you don't believe him? Ask our homeboy Leon Taylor. Leon Taylor was there. David Moore was there. Johnny Quest was there. We were the only ones there. You don't believe them? You can ask Mike Action or Leon's big brother Oliver, because they already had their little crew going on before we even started. And Mike Action had the cassette from T-Connection or whatever, Uptown, and Derek brought it out on the sun porch. So I wrote my very first rhyme sometime in 1978 or 79. And the reason I know it was definitely around 79 or before, because I moved to Texas with my stepfather and my mother before the first rap records came out. When Sugar Hill Gang came out, nobody in Austin, Texas knew what hip-hop was. They didn't know what rapping was. Only me, because I was already doing it. You feel me? I moved from Queens to Texas, and I'm already doing this thing that's about to become the biggest thing in the history of music. So when that record came out, my dumb ass, I lied and told our neighbors that was me on the record, because they knew I was doing that already, because I used to rap, I used to write rhymes, and they couldn't understand it. When the records came out, I said that was me, my little lion ass. That's how I knew. That's how you can tell I was there in that first era. Now, if you're talking about generations, like first generation, I would consider that the Kool Hercs, the Cold Crushers, you know, the Fantastics. Okay, I get that. That'd be first generation. I would be like a third generation then. You feel me? I'd be a second generation from Queens, third generation in hip hop. But like I said, I started in 78, 79. Hip hop wasn't born until 73, so they say. I don't represent that. I represent the Parks, baby. I represent the Park Jams. And believe you me, they was already rocking out in the Parks before 1973. We just didn't call it hip-hop. We didn't call it hip-hop. We might not have been rapping and all of that, but Moms and all of them was out there in the Parks while the DJs was doing their things. You can ask the Disco Twins. Why would they call themselves the Disco Twins? Oh, that's because disco music was the thing before hip-hop. Hip-hop was actually birthed from disco. But I'm not going to go into that. So, for all of you promoters that's arguing about when Mikey D started or where I fit in, you better consider me a fucking first generation. I'm from the first decade, okay? Let's not get it twisted, all right? And I'm one of those artists. I'm one of those artists that are lost in limbo, because I'm in the middle of when it was coming from the streets to mainstream. I'm in the middle of that. I'm the one that, what they were doing in the Bronx, I elevated it in Queens, and I inspired what came out of Queens. Oh, you don't believe me? We don't even have to ask LL. We don't even have to ask Run DMC. Ask 50 in them. Oh, yeah. Ask 50 in them. Oh, ask Nas. Ask Nas. Oh, ask Large Professor. You know, if you ask 50 Cent's DJ Who Kid, whose DNA is in a majority of these successful rappers from Queens, me. So let's not get it twisted. Don't act like I wasn't there. Oh, you want to talk about legendary shit? Let's talk about that battle between Melly Mel and me. How is it that that part of hip-hop history has been erased? How come nobody talks about that? Why? Because I'm from Queens, and this is the big bad wolf? Come on, man, you got to be kidding me, man. Let me take it another step further. I'm from the generation, much love to the pioneers, but you motherfuckers was wearing costumes and all that shit. The costumes and all of that was strictly for stage presence, and y'all took it to be on television. I'm from the generation where we came out of those costumes and we rocked what we was wearing in the streets. You know why? Because when we walked from our blocks to the park jams, it was outside. We wasn't on no stage. We was in the streets. You feel me? So we wore what was appropriate to wear in the streets, and we took that mainstream. I'm from that era, all right? So let's not forget about me. So when you ask about Mikey D, when did he come out? You tell them I'm from that first era of hip-hop, all right? Let them know. And that's why we have social media. This is exactly why we have social media. I'm accessible. I'm here. I'm right here. All right? I'm right here. So if you got any questions, holla at me. And I'm not going to say holla at your boy. Talk to your man. All right? Talk to your man. You got any questions about me, hear it from the horse's mouth. Don't go listening to these motherfucking haters and the ones that try to keep us out of it, man. Let's not get fuck it. And by the way, if y'all ain't checking out the Rising to the Top show, y'all missing a great show. Come on, man. Grandmaster Vic, we got Rising to the Top show. It's the only place where you can hear Grandmaster Vic's exclusive blends. Come on, let's talk about that. How many DJs came after Grandmaster Vic and started doing this blend stuff with the R&B acapellas and a hip hop or break beat underneath? How many after him started doing that? He paved the way, but he don't get that respect. Y'all gonna start respecting Grandmaster Vic. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You know what I'm saying? So you got me and Grandmaster Vic together, and not to knock nobody else. I'm just saying, we got a history. Don't try to sweep us under the rug. Don't try to act like we don't exist. And don't get mad when we charge you to perform at your shows. Because if you're an employer, you don't ask your employees to work for free now, do you? When we come out there and we rocking on them stages, that's work to us. If we do it from the kindness of our heart because we want to do it for free, that's because that's what we want to do. But if we're working for you, you got to pay us to play. Stop playing with me, man. Stop playing with me. I'm not going to say it again. You know what I mean? And we working. New music is on the way because it's never too late. Fuck all that. Oh, you're too old. You're too old. Well, guess what? There's people my age that miss and appreciate mature hip-hop. That's what I'm dealing with, mature hip-hop. I'm not one of those artists that's trying to compete with our youth. You know what I'm saying? The youth have gone completely crazy because cats from our generation led them astray. We abandoned our youth. We didn't, instead of trying to guide these young brothers and sisters, we too busy trying to compete with them. We too busy trying to be the shade on their light, man. Y'all niggas is fucking corny, I'm gonna tell you. And anybody that's on this hip-hop 50th bandwagon, y'all are corny too. Straight up and down. Y'all are corny too. It's a bunch of y'all out there trying to get paid off of the hip-hop 50th. Motherfuckers that don't even like hip-hop music. Motherfuckers that used to rock hip-hop and then left it alone and all of that because it's turning 50 and oh, you see it all over the place. Now you want to be a part of it. You're a fucking hypocrite. Fucking asshole. Excuse my language, but I am so tight. So, from now on, if you want to know something about Mikey D, come to me. I'm accessible. I'm right here. My name is Michael Deering. You can hit me on all social media platforms. Holla at me. Stop asking these bozos about me. Motherfuckers that wasn't even there. Just because you know me don't mean you know my history. Like I said in the beginning, the only people that know my actual history and the start date, D-Money, Lovable Little B, Johnny Quest, David Moore. They were there when it started. All right? And Nana, God rest her soul. My Nana was the first one to hear me say a rhyme. So that's that. If I offended anybody, I meant to. You know what I'm saying? I'm not apologizing for nothing. This is how I feel, and I had to get it off. And to my daughter, Day Day, like I said, I love you, baby girl, and I'm proud of everything you're doing. I'm gone.